Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a pretty quick empties video. It has been on my list to film one of these for a while. I have not that many products in here, but that's okay. Just crossing things off the list because I'm so behind on videos. In today's video, I'm going to give my mini reviews on products that I have completely used up. So I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on these products. I will let you know if I would repurchase them or not. You guys know what an empties video is. Let's hop right in. These products I used up in October and then up until now in November. It's the 18th as I'm filming this. So I feel like there should be more in here, but that's okay. If you missed it in my makeup rehab update, I shared with you all of my makeup empties for both September and October, and those products have not made their way back into this bin. They're elsewhere, so I didn't go pull them out again. So if you're curious as to what makeup I finished lately, you can check out that video. The makeup products I finished so far this month are in here, however. So first up, I have the Kylie Skin Cleanser. This was the foaming one. Mine looks all nasty because it was in my shower for a very long time. I did not enjoy this. Because it's a foaming cleanser, it took even longer to use up. From about the last third, it had changed to like an orangish color, which maybe should have been alarming, but wasn't. I used this as a second cleanse after a cleansing balm in the evenings to help remove my makeup. It did a fine job, but I would not repurchase. Speaking of cleansing balm, I have the Inkey List Oat Cleansing Balm. This is really affordable. How much was this? 13 Canadian dollars, which for a product sold at Sephora is amazing. I squeezed as much as I could out of this. It worked really well. It was a bit thicker, but I would definitely consider repurchasing this. It removed my makeup perfectly fine when paired with a second cleanse, which I always do anyways. People have complained that this leaves a film on their skin, but again, with that second cleanse, I have no issues with it. It broke down my eye makeup and everything perfectly good. It does get a little chunky. Like, I noticed if it was really hot in my house or my bathroom or whatever, then it was definitely like super runny. Like the balm had started to melt already, but then you'd get like those chunks of the balm still holding itself together a little better. Does that make sense? Not like an exfoliant, but just it's not the smoothest, most buttery of cleansing balms, but for a really affordable price, that's okay with me. And I also do not believe that this has the polyethylene, which gives cleansing balms that like extra slip, which is a form of plastic, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll deal with a little bit of chunks, grit, to avoid putting more plastic into the environment. In the Panner's Pan, I did finish my Farmacy Bright On Massage Activated Vitamin C Mask for Lisa Stevens. I liked this fine. I don't feel like a mask of this type, it's more of a clay mask, could provide me with the most brightening of effects. It was fun to use. It went from green to purple, or maybe the other way around, I don't even remember, and it did help clarify my skin a bit as it is a clay mask, but I don't think it did the brightening effects that it claims, so it's not something I would repurchase. The Terre de Mar Body Cleanser, I guess, 008. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It has coffee extracts, verbena, and aloe vera as the notes in here. This was incredible. This was a luxurious shower experience. This retails for, let me see, I'm trying to move myself off of my screen and it's not really working, $28.60. That's in Canadian dollars again because I am Canadian. I always need to specify that because I've had people before message me or comment being like, it's not that expensive. I'm like, it is for me. Sorry. I'm not going to spend almost $30 on a 150 ml or 5 fluid ounce shower gel situation, but oh my god, this smelled so good. If I saw this in like a boxy pop-up situation for a couple dollars, I would definitely buy that again at like a steep discount, like at the BoxyCharm thing. Like I mentioned, I can't pay $30 for a shower gel of any kind unless it's like Costco sized. I feel like I finished a lot of skincare lately. This is the iUnique Centella Calming Gel Cream. I was sent this through Stylevana, I believe. It's been a while. It's been a year. This is Brightening and Wrinkle Care. Centella Tea Tree Blemish Calming. This is a very lightweight gel moisturizer. I really loved this in the warmer months. It was very hydrating, absorbed into my skin really well. I would repurchase this. It is $13.49 Canadian, which is a really affordable price. So if you're interested in Korean skincare and have combo oily skin or just enjoy a gel moisturizer, I say give this a try. Next up, I have my Farmacy Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream. This had a really wonderful like souffle kind of texture, but I don't think that this is hydrating enough for me. I didn't notice any brightening effects like with the vitamin C or anything. I don't have dark circles. I have kind of dry under eyes, and like my whole eye area is a bit darker skin wise than the rest of my face. So if it's supposed to help you with that, I don't think it did a great job. Again, I got this through BoxyCharm, and it's not something that I would repurchase. I liked it enough to use up like the entire thing. But yeah, for the price, oh my god, yeah, for $58, I wouldn't repurchase this. Getting into some makeup now. These are makeup products I've used up this month so far. I have my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I've gone through multiple of these, would repurchase. This is a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I find this shade, Ash Brown, to be a better shade match for me than the Brow Wiz that I currently have, which I don't even remember what shade I have. But I liked this a lot, and like I said, will repurchase. Next up, the Pretty Vulgar Under Eye Lightweight Concealer. I had 2 of these sample packs. This is the second one, and I have used up Little White Lies in both of them. I have no interest in using the other 3 shades that do not work for me for any purpose. In my other pack that I used up, tried to use Tiptoe Over the Line light to medium skin tones as a foundation, and even still it's too dark for me, so I'm just going to let this go. I did do the math on how much like this little nubby thing would retail for, and like I said, this is the second one I used, and it was $5.72. There's actually a surprising amount of product in these. There was 0.75 mils of concealer in here. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't repurchase the full size or anything, but I'm happy to reduce my inventory numbers by a little bit. The Drunk Elephant Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. I didn't love this. I don't like the scent on it. And I don't feel like this did the best job at removing my makeup. I always feel like Drunk Elephant should blow my mind because their prices blow my mind, but it just is perfectly average, and that is how I have felt about every product of theirs I have tried, with the exception of the cleanser, which I love. I haven't repurchased because it's so expensive, but like their moisturizers and now this makeup melting like balm cleanser, I just feel like they're fine. So I wouldn't repurchase, and I don't really recommend that you go get it. It did an okay job. I don't really have that much to say. I feel like if you love a product or you hate a product, you got lots to say. And if you feel kind of like in the middle, it's fine or whatever, then there's not much to say about it. So don't spend that much money on a makeup cleanser. Lastly, this is an exciting empty for me. This is the L'Oreal True Match Powder. This was in my very first project pan that I ever did. My 18 in 2018, I hit pan on it in that project and have picked it up here and there for all of the years since, but it is 100% empty. This is just dirty here. I loved this powder. You guys have given me wonderful suggestions on what to try next. I need to finish a couple other powders first, but I definitely have a list of powders to give a try. I liked this one because it provided coverage, but not in a cakey, powdery way. Like even when you swatched this powder, you could see this like healthy finish to it. It's like a satin to not really like luminous, but just natural finish. It looked very skin-like. I like that I could build up coverage, like where I have a lot of acne on my jawline. I could pack it on and it never looked cakey or bad. I hate that I don't buy from L'Oreal and can't buy this powder again. I don't even know, do they make this powder still? I know they still have the True Match line of foundations, so I would assume so. But I'm going to try the CoverGirl Clean powder, the Kosas powder, the Bite powder. There's the one from NYX that you guys told me about. I have a list. Just believe me, I have a list of things to try. But this felt really good to finally finish. I know it's just a powder. People finish powders all the time, but I don't. I haven't finished a powder ever, I don't think. So this felt like a really great win for me. But those are all of the products that I have used up, with the exception of the makeup items I used up in the month of October. And I feel really good about moving through a lot of this skincare. Let me know in the comments down below what product you used up last. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!